Hey y'all, it's your girl Ethereal Sorcerer 777 here, back with the ones and twos. If you want the truth, if you want the real, if you want the tea, then this is where you need to be. All of the services and special goods that I offer will be listed in the description box below. In the description box below, description. Here I go. In the description box below, there will also be a link to my website that would also show you all the services and things that I offer. Okay, so after we were so rudely interrupted, all right, I'm telling you that's never mind. It's not even a big deal. Okay, so what I wanted to discuss real quick. This is not going to be a short. This is not going to be a long video. It's going to be very short. I did want to talk about some things that I've noticed, and I had this conversation with one of my clients about an hour ago, roughly after 9 o'clock. Because I don't know when this will be posted. So it will be posted tonight, but it's not going to be posted right away because I have to go do some self-healing myself. So what I did wanted to explain was I've noticed something a lot lately. And if you're in tune with your guides and you're aware of who they are and you've been acknowledging who they are and you know them by, some of you guys may know your guides, your spiritual team, your ancestors by name. You guys may know them by face. Okay, I don't know how you guys associate yourself with your guides, and if you are strongly in tune with them, or you know, like I was saying a little while ago, who they are by name and or face. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your protection that walks with you. Okay, I've noticed something more so in the last week and a half, probably 2 weeks. I also had this conversation with another one of my clients, like sometime earlier this week or late last week. I mentioned this to them as well, and it's funny because I mentioned this to one of my clients a little while ago, and she's like, I knew it. Laugh out loud, I knew it. So, confirmation. I don't know if you guys have been hearing your guides lately, but I know my guides, they talk a lot. They mention everything. They drop gems, they drop jewels, they give a little bit of tea here, they give a little bit of tea here. We got this one talking, then the three of them want to argue at one time, then we got that one over there talking. So I realized for the past week and a half that my guides haven't been really talking. And I figured out why. Okay. More so because I was like, okay, you guys are not talking. You're not spilling tea. You're not doing anything. And I don't want to say they're not doing anything because they are doing something as to why they're not talking. Oh, they're energetically there. But I realized the reason why if your guides have not been talking, if those of you who are in tune with your guides and you know your ancestors, you know who's been sent and handpicked to walk with you on your journey, if you know who they are and you converse with them on a daily basis, which you should, okay, if you realize that they haven't been spilling tea or dropping information and things like that, you see, when I get up in the morning and I greet my entire house, just the energy in my house, and I greet them and I say good morning. And then sometime throughout the day I'll hear my grandmother and she'll be like, you okay, baby? And I'm like, I'm fine, grandma. You know I'm gonna be all right, and things like that. But it's funny because usually I'll hear her say that through specific parts of the day, I guess, if she feels like my energy is a little down or she feels like I might start to go into my head, and then thank you, grandma, I just really picked that up, that if she feels like I'm gonna go too far deep into my thinking, she like stops me before I go too far, and then that's when she'll jump up in the ethers and be like, baby, you okay, grandbaby? Or my uncle would be like, yo, Nisa, you alright? And I'm like, I'm good. And that I thank them for that, because now I just figured out that could be one of the reasons why they do that. is to keep me from going too far into my headspace. When I daze off into Seven of Cups, or I start daydreaming or just reflecting on a bunch of things, and that's a good nudge that spirit does. Thank you, Ashe. Thank you, Ashe again, and Ashe, and thank you again, to train me to not go too far into my head. Okay, It's a distraction. They're trying to distract me from overthinking. So I appreciate that, beloveds. Praises and power to the Most High. Um, but I realize that they've been quiet a lot lately, and that's because they're behind the scenes and they're doing things. So they ain't low. You know what I mean? They're not low. I literally got a third eye view of what they're doing. Okay? I think it's when it happened when I was in the shower yesterday. No, I wasn't in the shower. It was late last night because I was up till about 3 o'clock in the morning last night. And and they always do these kind of things when I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm just going to be completely honest. If we're going to be authentic on our journey, you guys are about to get the real authenticity when it comes to me. And you guys have already been getting that. But I've realized that they like to talk to me. And I've been telling this to my spiritual sisters from California back to North Carolina. Like, I realize that spirit likes to talk to me when I'm on the toilet. I could be going in there doing absolutely nothing, sitting down, smoking a cigar, whatever the case may be, and I'll go in the bathroom and I'll smoke. Or while I'm using the bathroom, they'll talk. Or if I'm in water, if you're in water, spirit, you'll get, because what you're doing is, water is a good source of cleansing. It's a good cleansing. Hence, this is why I do what I do with all my baths. My baths, some people do their cleansings very different. I dabble in a little bit of everything because my source for my base and any type of cleansing you need, whether it's for your chakras, whether it's for your energy, whether it's for your crown, whether it's a cleanse to take off negative energy off of you. I set my bases so that you can pour it into water, so that you can relax and let everything be pulled from you. Okay? But back to what I was saying about the water in the bathroom. Yeah, my spirit guides and my ancestors, they like to chat to me when I'm on the toilet. Okay? And when I'm in the shower, because you're cleansing, you're re-energizing yourself, you're washing off the old, and water is a conduit for information. So there that goes. You guys got a little tip for me. Water is a conduit for information. This is why when you do cleanses and you do baths and you clean your aura with certain things and you buy your baths from whoever you buy your baths and your stuff from, or they'll tell you, or mix this and that, or, whatever the case would be, and you pour it into the water, you are washing away and you are letting your body be at a natural state of calmness so that you are relaxed, so you can release everything. But I realized that my guides, and I don't know if this is just my guides, but take the energy as it resonates, and if it's for you, you'll know it's for you. I'm telling you right now, you're going to know if it's for you. I literally saw my guides, and I'm going to tell you what I said to them after I noticed that, right? I was sitting on the toilet, and the shower curtain was a little pulled back. And it had to be either before 12 o'clock or after midnight. And I went into the bathroom, and I was like, and I caught the vision. Literally, I saw hands, right? And what they're doing now is, I don't know what specifically they are doing this with, but they're doing certain things, okay? I realized that what I saw a bunch of hands, right? A bunch of hands. And what they were doing is they were pulling out certain things and they were putting something else in place of that. Literally, no lie, I saw that. And they did it. It's like your whole, I don't know if it was a timeline or if it looked like a bookcase or if it looked like a book. I don't know. It looked like spots in the journey, okay, in your journey. Listen to this. It looked like certain spots in your journey. And my head, I'm getting a down. My head is starting to shift. I'm starting to tingle my crown. So I'm picking up on something. Um, they are taking things out and they are replacing them with with better things. They are literally removing what doesn't serve you and they're replacing it with something else. And here's the gag though. It's someone is saying it's go time. That might be okay, sir. I hear you. Okay. Someone is saying it's go time. Okay, so what they're doing is they're taking things out and they're taking something out, they're putting something in its place. They're taking something out, they're putting something in its place. They're taking something else out, and I'm seeing all these hands like, oh no, that doesn't go there. Take that out. Yep, put this there. Nope, that doesn't go there. Take that out. We gonna put that right where that is, or where that used to be. Up, nah. They've been doing X, Y, and Z. So this is what we're gonna do for them. We're gonna take that out. It's like as you grow and as you heal and they see that you're making the effort and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're doing as you are guided to, they are adjusting and putting blessings in certain areas of your life, in certain areas in your timeline, in certain areas in your dynamic. They are rearranging things. Sneeze confirmation on the next block. Yeah, they are doing some rearranging. They are taking shit out that doesn't belong and they're replacing it with something else. There you go. Sneeze confirmation. It might be corona, but that's sneeze confirmation. That's 2 sneezes. Okay. So, and I said to them, I'm like, oh, y'all not low. Because I said to them, I'm like, I saw that, right? I definitely saw that. Like, I saw that. And I'm like, okay, I got you. I said, so that's why y'all been so quiet. That's why none of us can probably barely hear y'all or feel the divine masculine. Because y'all are turning things. They are working behind the scenes, y'all. Trust and tell me and believe in me. I am a living witness. They are moving things around like it's nobody's business. And there's no reason. I'm not going to say there's no reason. Let me rephrase that. Let me bring that back. I'm not going to manifest that. That's the reason why I'm seeing 144 as much as I'm seeing 144 and 444 and 333 and 222 and 555. They are switching the game up behind the scenes, especially, and I quote and I say this because it's getting stronger. See how my energy done picked up when I said that, because someone's like, especially if you are doing the work. They wanted me to reiterate that because it got so strong in me. Like, it's like something just, no grandbaby, no niece. Go back and say that again, and we gonna give you a little bit more oomph in it so they'll understand. Those who are doing the work is the things are being shifted mainly for those who are doing the work and who want the union with self and who want the union with their divine counterpart and who is fighting this themselves, others, tooth and nail down to the T, to be better, to grow, to evolve, to ascend, to heal, to operate out of an unconditional loving space. Those who want to be happy, those who don't want to carry the burdens, those who are doing everything and anything they can to learn, to pick up information, to grow, to heal, to love themselves and love others. Okay? Spirit has definitely been quiet on the forefront, but they behind the scenes and they got their hands in everything. And if you trust and if you have faith in yourself, which is having faith in those who have been chosen to walk with you, because that is your energy. You strengthen your spirits by strengthening yourself. You strengthen your guides by strengthening yourself. You strengthen your faith and your spiritual energy by strengthening yourself. Your spirits, your ancestors, your guides that have been handpicked to walk with you, there you go, that have been handpicked to walk with you, the only way they get stronger is when you get stronger. Practicing your gifts, starting mission, doing what you're supposed to be doing on your mission to help, heal, etc., etc. Once you tap into who you authentically and who you truly are, there is nothing that your spirits won't move around in your favor. There's nothing that the universe will not move around in your favor. If you are doing the work, if you are on mission, if you are just surrendering everything that was bringing you pain, I've seen it. I have seen it. Honey, child, listen. I've seen it. Okay? I've seen it. Right hand on my connection, left hand on my heart. There you go. I've seen it. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your visions, because they're becoming more and 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 more vivid. And when it's time for you to know something, Spirit is always talking, honey. Numbers, license plates, cars, other people. Messages will come through other people. Trust and believe you me. Or other situations and scenarios would happen through other people. I have something that I want to share with you guys, because I thought it was so cool when it happened. But that will be after I go and do my self-care and my inner self-healing on myself. So, I'll be back. Focus up, stay strong, stay grounded, get grounded. Operate out of a pure heart. Balance and clear your chakras. Do what you gotta do. Step fully into your power. Step fully into your divine masculine and your divine feminine power. Step fully into your true authentic self. This self that has been here before. This self that is all knowing. This self that is inner. This self that you want to reflect. Be the change that you want to see. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Always remember that, and keep that at the front of your head and at the back of your head too. Shit, put it on a sticky tab and put it on your third eye. Nothing changes if nothing changes. This is your girl, Ethereal Sorceress here, 777, back with the ones and twos. If you want the truth, if you want the real, if you want to see this is where you need to be, all my information will be listed in the description box below. There also will be a link in my description box below that will take you to all the goody good, wonderful services, readings, baths, everything that I offer will be listed in that link in my description box below. I'll holla.